I am doing the numerology for July 5th, 2024. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 20, and if you add the 2 and the 0 together, you get the number 2. Now, as you've heard me say, the number 2 is called the number of negative mind or critical mind, and so maybe we should try really hard not to let that negative mind or critical mind out. That would be really great. With the number 2 being a mental number and we are in the 4th of July long weekend holiday, I hope everyone has a chance to let go of the mind. It is easy to see the differences as the mind likes to judge and project its biases onto others. But to choose oneness and unity requires us to look past the prejudices of others and into the heart that beats inside. We can love people and not want to associate with them because of what their mind needs to believe and what they need others to believe. In an odd way, it is very loving to let them go and let them find their own path. Not everyone needs to walk our path. In fact, giving them permission to go is often kinder than requiring them to stay, especially if staying either they require you to bend to their mind or we want them to bend to ours. That is when you are at an obvious impasse, and because of that, it is a kind thing to let them go and to release yourself from some mental obligation that required us to save them. I find no one needs to be saved in that way. Talking to people when they are preaching rather than sharing really goes nowhere. So today, notice if you are talking, sharing, or preaching. If you are preaching, know that in those moments you are not being authentic, you are in your ego. I find when someone is in their ego, when they speak, it is so very boring. It is as if you know the words coming out of their mouth are not from the heart, but the head. Such conversations feel divisive and make us zone out because the words that they use are not their own. They are repeating something that they hooked onto or could relate to from their own biases, prejudices, fears, and wounding. All conversations that come from such places are exhausting to navigate. Conversations that are about problem solving, sharing real feelings, and from the authentic self are exhilarating and energizing. Today, go for the latter. You will feel better and not drained. Thanks, everyone.